Hello everyone, thank you for joining today on DivK Learner, a bit forward daily. So we are working on the Power BI sample. So today what I'm going to talk about is the example in which I wanted to have multiple rows to be added to one column. So here were the steps that I did. I connected to the data source, click transform and click use transform group by to group by a column, change the method in the group by using Power Query M formula language and use the data in visualization. So before I move forward, if you're new to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. If you like what we are doing, please like it and share it with people so that it can help them as well. So very quickly, I'll be taking you to the demo. But before I take you to the demo, I just want to say that I have taken this example from this particular link, which is codedr.pi Power Query group by to concatenate text, because I was looking for an example, or there was a requirement in my office for doing this work. So this is how I got the example, and I created my own a bit of example to show you. So here we have the Power BI, and here we have the original table in which I have taken up the original values, and I'm working on them. So here we have the country and the players, and we have the entries with one country having multiple players. So the requirement is that we'll write down country once and write down all the players with a comma with them. So that's where I had a requirement for one of the projects that I was working on. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly get the data source again, which is my sample2 data, and I'll click on open. So once that I've done this, I'll have another data source. I'll rename it to be just country player, and I require again the same sheet that I'm working on, and that sheet is sample3, and I'll click on transform. And you can see that we have the same thing there, the country and the players written in three different in different columns and rows. I'll just do one thing. I'll go to the transform and use the header as use the first row as the header, so that we have that going away. And then what I'm going to do is I need to use a feature called group by. So I'll be going here and I'll say group by. So I need to group by the country, and I need to give you the count of the rows. I'm just saying the players name here. And if you see, it is only giving us all the methods which are of some of the other values of the sum, count, and others, which we are not, which is not very, uh, which is not available to do a concatenation of the text. So we'll go with the sum, and we'll take the thing as players and click on OK. So we'll wait till we get to the place where we get the errors, because we are trying to sum the players where uh, we are trying to sum it for the players where we don't have the exact value. So I have another example from which I have this text coming in. So I'll be using the same thing here. So I'm saying, instead of the lines that we have here, it says player list sum. I just want to change a couple of things there. So let me just remove the part where it is talking about the players and this part here, and I'll change it with the part that I have. But I just want to check one thing. I don't require two brackets here. I don't require two brackets here. So this is what I've done. I've said that it should be player and text dot combined with the comma, and type nullable text. And let's just try to see. And if you see, I have those values there, which are as per my requirement, because I'm putting in the players and then I'm concatenating them with the comma. And this was a small demo that I wanted to show you. Now what I can do is I can click on close and apply. It's applying the changes. I'll just allow it to do the work. Once it has been done, I'll have another entry here. So I'll just rename it. I can rename it either from here, or I can go to the edit query and rename it from there. So I can just put in the name here. Instead of the sample 3, I can name it as country. And I can click on close and apply. So this will apply the changes. And you will see that the name has changed here as well once it applies these changes. That has become country. I just want to, if I want to rename it from here, I can click on right click and click on rename, and then I can write down country layers. Once I've done this, I can easily use it in this control, which this is a table control that I've used. And in the table control, I'll be using the two values, which is country and layers. So you can see that I have all the players with the country with a check mark there, as in a comma there between them. So this is how we can work on adding multiple rows into one column as per key. So country is the key there, and we are adding the players. So this is another way of updating the M query to do that. So with that, we come to the end of this video as well. And I've already shown you the reference. So I thank you. Thank you for listening and learning with me. I hope we have moved a bit forward in our learning. To contact me, write in YouTube comments or email me to divklearner@gmail.com. If you like what I'm doing and feel we can help others, please share it with them. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe the channel, and like the videos if you are finding it suitable. Thank you. Good day. Bye-bye.